Hello. Are you a cute cat? Cute cat. My day's been okay. Just another manic Monday. I wish it was a Sunday. That's my fun day. Oh, there's my drill. What are you doing over there? You can't be over there. You're a cat. Come quietly, and we'll dig you apart. What are you doing, bud? You know what they say, Miss Kyle, about curiosity. It killed the cat. He's here. Bud is crawling around looking at things I disassembled the other day. Bud, jump in your box. If you will not jump in your box, then perhaps she will. No! He escaped! No, don't. Come back. Okay, this is a righty. Hefty lefty, mighty righty. When you least expect it, you're elected. You're the star of the day. So smile. You're on candid camera. You think cuteness will save you? I was born with cuteness, molded by it. I didn't know what ugly was until I was a man. By then it was only blinding. Which Casio watch? Is it the ABLW 100? It's like the old, it's meant to look old, but it actually has Bluetooth and a step counter. Which I I need to do better at. Having a standing desk really doesn't do anything for your step counter. You know, one trip to Menards though, that's like it's like most of the steps. So I guess if I just went to Menards like 3 times a day, maybe that would get me to 10,000. Actually got quite a bit done this weekend. I was working on like fixing stuff. Fixed my noise canceling headphones. Just wanted to use them for some voice recognition stuff for development. But then I realized they had battery acid damage, so that took me a while to fix. But I did it. Oh, where's my cutters? Without my surge protector, I will be prone to surges. Yeah, it is meant to look like an old Casio, but it is actually a fairly new model. Now I have all the Casio watches I need. I don't need any more. Well, it's always... The controller stuff is always slower in the summer, and it's been slower in general. Although doing like one a week or one every other week is pretty manageable. Since I do like pinball full time. So yeah, it's okay that it's slower. No, he was. I threw him in his bed, but then he ran away. I'm sure he'll be back. Ooh, ugh. That's probably more than we need. We are going to restore this Degas. We have to restretch it. Glue all over my fingers. Oh no! It's okay though, it's just tester's glue. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was looking online about getting some like drop-in Hall effect sensors. I just had to make sure they work with my like left and right PCB thing. Should order some. That way I could put them in and then just have lots of extra ALP sticks as well. Just like all my extra Hall effect sensors. I'm shocked I say, that Nintendo didn't put Hall effect sensors in the Switch 2. Unbelievable! Resident Alien? Nope, not familiar with that one. Is that like Resident Evil? Yeah, it's on my to-do list. I'll do it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. You can have whatever color screws you want as long as they're black or silver. Black oxide. That's sounding a little weak. Your droid's a bit beat up. You want a new one?
Not on your life. That droid and I have been through a lot together.
What is it, bud? Are you a whiny wiener? Come here, whiny wiener. Yeah, I still have this one with nickel cadmium, all those like cheap Chinese knockoffs. But I don't know. The drill still works. I actually had to go to Farm and Fleet twice this weekend because I had to get like a metal oscillating cutoff blade for my Dremel oscillating tool, and I forget, like, Menards does not sell Dremels because they're Menards only sells crap. Crap. Mega crap. Two geezers playing chess, you're fired. Piss Milker. Hello, Piss Milker. Piss Master. Oh no, my sponge is dry. Unbelievable. Yeah, Rob, if you go to my website, it has the ordering pages there. I am really bad about answering emails. It's nothing personal. I ignore everyone's emails equally. Equal opportunity email ignorer. Member FDIC. Hey, no, stop. No, stop. Get away from that. Stop scratching that 2x2. Ugh. Yeah, like my Gmail is like completely flooded with like what I would call legit spam, and so it's just a mess. And I added an Outlook, have an Outlook account on benheck.com, but that's also a mess. So it's like, ugh. Like, are they trying to make email useless? Yes, that's the only way to talk to me, is to go to a convention.
The next one will be the Vintage Computer Festival of Midwest, but I don't think I'm going to get a table this year because the last several years I've had a table and it just feels like I don't see anything because I'm at my table the whole time. So I'll just be wandering around this year. Uber, Lyft. I get like so much like notifications on my phone for like Uber Eats and DoorDash. It's like, yes, I've used this in the past, but not very much, and it's so expensive. God, I think the last time I used Uber Eats was the last time I had COVID, which was like almost almost 3 years ago. Yeah, I had the same problem, Lee Ward, so I actually got their stupid like Google storage, you know, that's their con. So it's like, oh boy, now I can store even more what I call it, legitimate spam. You want a piece of piss? A Comic-Con in South Carolina? Probably not. I don't really do cons anymore, and I'm kind of like retired of them, or tired of them again. So yeah. Apparently they want me to go to pinball at the beach next year, so I might do that one. Even though I won't have a new pinball machine to show. Pinball at the Beach will probably be the first public showing of the next spooky game, but I'm not programming that one, so I'm going to have Dylan can go to Texas. And I didn't even get a chance to go to like barbecue last time I was in Texas. What a waste. No, now I'm like the old cranky retired dude, so if you hand me a soldering iron, I'll throw it over my shoulder like Luke Skywalker. In that fantastic movie, The Last Jedi. The Last Solderer. It's time for soldering to end. There's a barbecue place not far from me. I actually went there for the first time like, I don't know, 5 months ago. They didn't have brisket though, which is disappointing. The lady's like, yeah, everyone was like, the brisket's too fatty. It's like, yeah, that's the point. It's supposed to be fatty. It's vichyssoise. It's supposed to be cold. There, you get 2 Batman Returns references. I guess that's the movie. That's the movie of the night. Batman Returns. What would be your blue milk? Yeah. Oh crap, that reminds me, I still haven't... Oh wait, that's vinegar. What is it? Did something change in the basement? Are you confused? You're dumb. My niece thinks Bud is dumb. She's always like, Bud is dumb. Oh, I did get more springs. More springs. Oh, I can't live in a world without zinc. Sorry, Jimmy. The firing pin of your gun. That's right. Zinc. No, come back, zinc. Come back. A modern boy that's only ever known digital things has to traverse an ancient world of analog technology. So they go back to the 1930s. They could use the dial of destiny. Kind of wanted to make another Indiana Jones video, but I don't know. I'd just piss off the YouTube algorithm even more.
No, your channel's about electronics. Therefore, you can only talk about
Electronics?
electronics.
No McFly's ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley. Well, history's about to change. That was still pretty good. I got like some ribs, I think. It's like called like Fat Jack's Barbecue. I pass it every day. It's not far from here. Oh, dox. I've doxed myself. Oh, no. Three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let's get these tack switches out onto a table. Nice. Nice hiss. Okay, what would be the ultimate YouTube crossover? Like, what if there was like Steve 1989 MRE and AVE? That would be cool. Or maybe you could do like odd couple team ups. You could do like FPS Russia and Anna Kasparian or something. You know, we did a MRE day when we were doing the show for lunch. I don't know why. So we went outside and we ate MREs. Hopefully Felix wasn't too triggered. I actually ran into Karen a couple weeks ago. I thought it was my sister. I'm like, what is my... Because Karen actually looks a lot like my sister. I mean, she's shorter and she has dark hair. Karen, but she still kind of looks like her, so... I was like, what the hell? My sister? Is it Menards? But it wasn't. Oh yeah, David Murray could be like, he could be like the electric Mad Max.
I'll get that tanker for you. My name is David. My world is fire and blood. I run from the living and the dead. Here they come again. The visions.
There we go. Oh, yeah, she probably does. Oh, I need to hang out with Max again sometime. It's been a while. Well, he had a kid, so you know, he was pretty. Probably still is busy, but I think it's starting to normalize. We were gonna do a movie night before his kid popped out, but then we didn't get around to it. Maybe later this year we'll do one.
My name is Max. I run from the living and the dead.
Oh, you mean when Karen and I pretended to be like European rockers? What was it? Glasphemer was the name of the band? I think my favorite one of those was when we did the Fallout episode, and then we had Karen talk with this really stupid accent. But are you protected by the packing materials? Baby possum movie? Oh no, it would be Possumus Men, you know, like aliens. Yeah, what we ever say, she's like there was like the radioactive worm or something. I was like, I'll be having this damn worm now then. Like this really stupid British dialogue. An even more stupid accent. Yes, an even more stupid accent. Well, I got my Super 8 scanner, so now I guess I gotta do something really stupid and make like a Super 8 short film. At great expense. My name is Max. My world is fire and blood. Here they come again. The voices. Mad Max Fury Road is my pick for last best Hollywood movie. I still watch it like all the time. It's so good. Oh man. Oh God. Here we go again. I had this great cutaway in my last Jedi review because I was like, how dumb is it that they're in a chase, but then two people leave the chase to go do something and then come back to the chase in Last Jedi. And then, so then I compare it to Mad Max Fury Road, and but it was, oh God, so I'm like, oh, that's right, Zoe Kravitz was in Mad Max Fury Road. So when I was like, what if you were in Mad Max Fury Road and then you drove away, and then I took a clip of her as Catwoman in the Robert Pattinson Batman movie because she was on a motorcycle. So I'm like, oh, here's a clip of Zoe Kravitz driving a motorcycle. So I had her driving the motorcycle from Batman, and then I cut back to Mad Max. She was like one of the chicks that was escaping from the bad guy. So I had all sorts of like really deep arcane references like that, and never to be seen. Yes, I have watched Hundreds of Beavers. Yes, it took a while to get going, but once it got going, it got pretty good. And yes, I know it was made in Wisconsin. I liked how at the end, it's like, that's where Green Bay came from. The bay, not the city. Oh, Jeff Keighley, my close personal friend. No, I didn't watch any of those, although I heard they're like already announcing like $80 games like Outer Worlds 2. It's like, you know, the first one was all right, but I don't think it was worth $60. I don't even want one copy of Time Cop. I don't know. I guess I really just do not care about gaming anymore. I guess I'm aged out of it, and there's probably other reasons too. Yeah, are they going to make a sequel called Thousands of Beavers? I think my favorite running joke was the guy who kept spitting the tobacco into the thing, and then it kept missing over and over and over. And then isn't he like near the end, he spits it out and it goes into a gun, and then he shoots it at a beaver or something. Did they ever cover that movie on Red Letter Media? Here's a movie made in Wisconsin, just like Orson Welles, Burt I. Gordon, William Dafoe, and Harrison Ford, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I think there's a lot more than Hundreds of Beavers. Well, that movie was basically a video game. Bud, are you a sleepy boy? Sleepy boy, sleepy boy. Well, I had 2 orders, but I had an extra controller left over because I sent someone a righty when they ordered a lefty. My fault. So I finally got it back. So I only have to build 1 tonight, and then I can ship off 2 tomorrow. So they're making a portable Xbox, which I assume is just going to be a Game Pass streaming device. Spoiler warning. Oh my god! I think Red Letter Media should have to like serve probation for suggesting J.J. Abrams should make a Star Wars movie. That didn't age well. Now everyone likes the prequels. Activating desoldering iron. Hey, you know what? The prequels weren't great, but man, there was a lot of memes. See also Spider-Man 3. If we only knew back then that we were watching meme history in the making. That turns off most of Windows 11. How about turn off all of it? Gabe Newell won't like that. Remember, Gabe Newell like made his fortune at Microsoft, and then he started Valve. So I guess he's got a bone to pick with them. Maybe Microsoft killed his dog. Gabe Wick. I am mad. I am going to make Half-Life. Whoa. Maybe they can make Half-Life with Keanu Reeves. I am Gordon Freeman. Maybe they should have Morgan Freeman as Gordon Freeman. I don't know. I think they should make Half-Life 3 or STFU. Happy little clouds. Murph. Oh, no, I'm not going to Murph. It's like, oh, crap. Damn it. I ripped it. Oh, that's not good. Oh, fudge. I don't think I have any more. Oh, crap. Oh, damn it. Yeah, they always try to have MGC as late as possible for that reason. And I guess I can't blame them. Yeah, because this year was like, what, the first weekend of April? It was earlier than it had been for a while. I'm sure that made Dan nervous. Because that show almost bought the farm, because they had 2 years in a row with big snowstorms on Sunday and then the pandemic, so. And that was after they moved to the new place, too, so their costs had gone way up. But they survived. Now there's too many people there. Blindfolded? Yeah. You know what I should do is I should try to do it with one hand. That would be the ultimate meta. Excuse me. Oh yeah, the tent when they were trying to... Well shit, even in 2014, that was like, what, 3 years before they moved even? Well, one of the problems they had was like when you go downtown, you have to deal with the union with electrical stuff, so it greatly complicates things. So that was actually one of the things that delayed them going downtown, but I guess they figured it out. Guess I'll have to fire up the laser engraver to make some more caps. Oh, I was actually watching videos earlier. It was like cats being jerks, and it was like adult cats beating up kittens, and I thought it was really funny. And I was like, man, I bet Bud would love a little kitten to beat up. But probably not. If Bud gets a sibling, it'll be a dog, not a cat. You want a dog to beat up, Bud? A dog brother or sister? Bud would probably hate having a dog around. And he would get all jealous. He's like, oh, I want to beg for all the food. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Michael. It's a lot of work. When you least expect it, you're elected. You're the star of the day. Is this a righty? Oh man. I've got one left. I have to make more of these too. See, look, how many more people get right-handed. Look at that. Empirical data that cannot be questioned. Oh yeah, wasn't the Invincible game announced at like Summer Game Xbox Fest or whatever? I'm kind of worried about my laser. It's like I had to get a new laser tube like 6 years after I bought it, and that was like 7 years ago, or no, probably closer to 8 years ago now. So I'm like wondering how long this will last. 'Cause I think it's not just how much you use it; it's like just like over time. So, yeah. It's pretty expensive, too. But are you invincible? Yes, no one can defeat my cuteness. Ah, you think cuteness will save you? I was born with cuteness, molded by it. What a lovely singing voice. These days, I would pick a 3D printer. I use them a lot more. I've actually been using my CNC a good deal lately because I've had like multiple projects that require it. Because I was working on auto cat food can opener, and then I was working on rebuilding one of my pinball design rigs. Because I was thinking about actually making another homebrew pinball secretly, unbeknownst to anyone. It's kind of like a break from like corporate pinball making, you know, and like movie studios and shit. Just make my own thing and fuck everyone. I said a bad word on YouTube. Oh no. Yeah, Bud's actually lost I don't know about quite a bit of weight, but he's definitely lost weight with his new food. Yeah, when I got him, he was like super skinny. But he actually filled out pretty quick, which is probably because he was so emaciated. It only took him a couple weeks for like his face to fill out. like at the pound, like he was so emaciated that they got his age wrong until they examined his teeth and they realized he was like 2 months older than they thought. He was a starving boy. Now he's a giant cat. Bud, do you remember when you were a starving boy? He tried to steal an apple and he was like, one jump ahead of the bad guys. Wait, were they the bad guys? Because you were stealing, you know. Come on, Aladdin. Jabba the Blood. Bud, you are a worthless street cat. You were born a street cat. You will die a street cat. And only your fleas will mourn you. All I have left is white funky foam, Bud. I'll have to use it. Guess I'll have to go to Hobby Lobby and get some more. Actually, there's something I needed there, so I guess I could make a trip. Ah. Let's see if the laser still works. a second, I gotta send these files. smells good. Black works much better, but this is all I got. I'll have to make a trip to Hobby Lobby. What? Oh, for God's sakes! They're not even. It's not even the right file. Oh, kill me! Which new Predator movie? Prey? Oh, sorry this part's taking so long. Gotta bring me your hat for a 5-month overhaul. ASAP. I don't need it. I seen the way you drive. Scary face. Ah! Bud, come here. Come here, Bud. Bud, come here. Bud, come here. Come here, Bud. I got a treat for you. Can you find the brown treats in the brown bag? That's gonna get dirty as hell, but whatever. Any port in a storm. Okay, how's that? Well, there's some other. I need some more foam core, so I guess I need to go to Hobby Lobby. I wish they'd make like a Terminator movie like in the past, like a Terminator in the Old West. That'd be cool. Kind of like what they did with Predators or Prey. Bud, are you mad? Did I trick you? What? Are you a mewing mew master? Are you the piss master? Mew. Westworld was more of like a prototype for Jurassic Park. And yes, I know it was from the same author. I wish they'd actually make a good Jurassic Park movie. Like, hot take, there has never been a good Jurassic Park movie. Crap, I'm having a brain fart. Right up above TP14. Okay, so that's this one. Jurassic Park kind of reminds me. You know what it reminds me of is Brave Little Toaster, where it's like all the sequels just keep taking parts from the first book. It's like, how cool would it be if we got like an R-rated, authentic adaptation of the first book? Why don't they just do that? What is it? And they can make John Hammond like, obviously Elon Musk, and then everyone dies in the end, like in the book. Well, not everyone, but a lot more people. Yeah, Brave Little Toaster, like, the first three Toy Story itself is a ripoff of Brave Little Toaster, and then like the first, yeah, like the second Toy Story, it's like, oh no, they've gone to this place, and then they have to like see the ad on TV to know where to go, which is exactly what happened in Brave Little Toaster. And then the third Toy Story, they're all going to get destroyed at the dump, which also happened to Brave Little Toaster. So it's like, man, we could make 3 rip-offs out of this one movie. Like a lot of Pixar alum worked on that movie. I want to think Chris Sanders is in the credits of Brave Little Toaster. Not more locusts. Well, you know, like, that third Jurassic Park or Jurassic World movie was, of course, god-awful. Like, the second one was also god-awful, but it was so god-awful, it, like, swung around to being good, but the third one was just god-awful. But, you could tell they were going for, like, a Bill Gates conspiracy plot, but then at some point, maybe they told him to dial it back with, like, the genetically engineered locusts. And then the bad guy, who was obviously Tim Cook. Oh, it's a bit painful. Ugh. Oh, I know. They can do a crappy live-action remake of Brave Little Toaster. Starring Zendaya. Phil Hartman was in Brave Little Toaster. He was the air conditioner that killed itself. You're all a bunch of dim-bulb, low-watt, brainless idiots. Yeah, that was Phil Hartman. You think I want to be stuck in a wall? I'm not an invalid. It's my function. Yeah, we need to make kids' movies scary again. That's what we're missing. Remember, because those stories, they're supposed to be. You're supposed to scare kids. You know, you're not actually going to go into the woods and find a gingerbread house, but it's meant to teach you about, like, strangers and stuff. It's like, Toy Story needs to go to the dump already. You're a bunch of dim bulbs. I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such movies as Brave Little Toaster. What? And Man vs. Nature, The Road to Victory. Well, I mean, Dune was a movie that arguably wasn't really done right the first time, so made sense for a remake. Yeah! There just needs to be more death in kids' movies. No, I got it. Watership Down. Yeah, that should be the gold standard. Oh no, Buzz and Woody were burned in an incinerator. All the crying kids, it would be amazing. Because you know what? You can't have a story without an end. Even the never-ending story had an end. You know, I've never seen Secret of Nim. Is it... Isn't it like there were lab rats, and NIM was the National Institute for Mental Health? Like there was like some like weird backstory to it. I don't know if it's explained in the movie or not. Hey, speaking of Don Bluth, Disney should make a live-action Titan AE. It's right there. It's like they own it now because it was Fox. I was thinking like... So, the thing I think Disney will... Well, maybe it's not the best lesson. It's like you can only remake a movie so old. It's like Dumbo or Snow White, no one gives a crap. But then like Lilo and Stitch, people like line up for it. Then it's like, this. What else can they strip mine? They won't do Pocahontas. It's way too problematic. Hunchback of Notre Dame is like way too problematic. They can't do Atlantis because now people associate Atlantis with the Nazis, even though there is historical reason for that. So. What are they going to do? Like Home on the Range? Well, they'll probably make like Aladdin 2 or something. Like, well, yeah, they made a prequel to The Lion King. All right, that looks like all of those. Let's test it. Wasn't it? The Dark Crystal was directed by Jim Henson, wasn't it? Before that was before Labyrinth, right? Well, they made that Dark Crystal Age of Resistance on Netflix, right? I didn't watch it, but I heard about it. Go to your home! You're all a bunch of dim bulbs. Disney's going to remake everything except Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hunchback of Notre Dame is actually my favorite Disney animated movie. Actually, yeah, it's my favorite animated movie. I wish they would do like, what's that guy? The pitch meeting. It would be funny if they did a pitch meeting for like, so you're going to remake some of your movies. Yeah, but there's not much left. So I guess we're going to have to remake Hunchback. Oh yeah, the movie that nobody really liked, but it's actually like really, really good. And like, what's the plot of this movie? Well, 3 men spend the whole movie lusting over 1 woman. Oh, that would be a good pitch meeting. Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon wasn't even that long ago either. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing of Lion King, where it's live action means it's just like all CGI. Ryan George, yes. I think my favorite one was where he was doing the booby traps, and he's like, "Well, we're just gonna have all these spikes and booby traps." It's like, well, someone's got to reset them for centuries and centuries. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Hey, Michael Bay doesn't really make movies anymore, so I think we're good. Why does Michael Bay get to keep on making movies? I need you like Ben Affleck needs acting school. And that's an awful lot, girl. And now all I can think about is your smile and that shitty movie too. Pearl Harbor sucked, boom, boom, and I miss you. Down, 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 down. Crawl to. Apparently they're making a sequel to the Jake Gyllenhaal Roadhouse remake. It was pretty decent. Well, I hope that was our only jinx tonight. It's the fact that I was out of those foam caps. And all I had was white. Yeah, I went in the cupboard. I had all sorts of white funky foam, but the black funky foam was all used. There used to be a Hobby Lobby near here, but they closed it. They moved it to West Town Mall, where the Sears used to be. So now it's like a Total Wine / Hobby Lobby. There's one in East Town, but that's further than I usually need to go for stuff. But I guess I need to go up there. Develop a game like the Bud game? Oh, maybe. I actually need to do another. Because we did that workshop, like I think 3 years in a row we did the same thing. So I've got to make something new. So I've got to come up with some new game for like the new hardware that I was working on. I'm not sure what the theme should be though. Because the idea with the Bud game is that it was kind of like non-violent and stuff. So I'd have to think of something. What is it, Bud? Do you want another game? I don't think well, I guess well, no. Porting it would be lazy. I mean, I'm supposed, well, I should have more time, but I don't know. Last year I had to get that Evil Dead game done pretty quickly, so. Well, I am doing I have to add a video mode for the Evil Dead pinball. It's really, really dorky. There's like a tape player toy on the game, on the apron that the tape player runs whenever the professor speaks. And so what's going to happen, like when you enable the video mode, it's going to load it off of tape, and it's going to be like an early 80s style video mode, like something you'd load off of tape. Specifically, it's going to be ZX Spectrum, which Yankees probably won't appreciate, but whatever. It'll look old, so I guess they'll get it. But ZX people will be like, oh my god, it's a ZX game. Because I definitely made it look like a ZX game. I guess I got to program that by October, because I'm trying to have all the modes in place by October. Because Spooky always tries to do like a Halloween update for everything, because you know it's spooky Halloween. That looks good. By cleaning himself? That's not the worst idea. Well, I don't have it in front of me. It's upstairs, so I think the laser's cooled off enough. Cool off, bird boy. Can you be cold, bud? At 30,000 feet, your heart will freeze and beat no more. Yeah, Randy. Well, no, I shouldn't say it's almost done because then I'd jinx myself. So I don't know. You know, who knows how much longer it'll take? Ho 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 ho. Oh, if I use white, it'll look like I'm trying to match it to the front. Yeah. Yeah, live action. Wait, the Aristocats or the Aristocrats? Oh, I suppose they could make live action Rescuers Down Under. Oh yeah, I squish Bud several times a day. I just pick him up and I squish him. Seriously, I do. Because, yeah, why not? And I'm sure he loves it, right, Bud? What the hell? Device descriptor failed. Shit. That's not good. Oh crap, maybe I did jinx it. I mean, I guess, why didn't they do like Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty or something? Like, so, I mean, there seems to be like a limit to how far back they can go. Did I short something out? What the fuck? Yeah, what changed? Oh, did I do the Hall effect backwards? I think I might have. Weird that it, well, I guess it could be causing a brownout. It's strange. No, it's not. Let's try with it disconnected anyway. It's like, man, yeah, we tried this just before. Oh. Ah, great. Just thinking about jinxing caused it. I didn't even have to say anything. Yeah, a lot of them actually do use something like a CAN bus. What the heck happened? Jeez, what even changed? Oh my god. That's weird. I plugged it into a different USB port on the computer and then it showed up. That's weird. Not sure how the heck that happened. I guess Pearl Harbor sucked. Maybe feelings are feelings because we can't control them. The Lion King? We were talking about Lion King earlier. You missed it. In the Mufasa prequel, do they explain where Scar got his nickname? It's not like they just came out of the womb and like, let's name him Scar. I always imagine like Scar and Mufasa were fighting, and then he got a scar, and then he was like, I will kill you one day, brother. That's a fairly new USB cable. I mean, yeah, but yeah, they do go bad. They go bad, and then they go in the trash. Bud, are you a Lion King? Bud's gonna be a mighty king, so Greenie should beware. Yeah, you know, computers are kind of random. Like, it's just like this, things can just break out of the blue. It's totally happens. Oh, but just can't wait to be king. Do, 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 do. Bud's gonna be a mighty king, like no king was before. He's brushing up on eating greenies. He's working on his annoying muse at 11 a.m. when I'm trying to get work done. Bud's like, oh, are you procedurally generating a song about me? Everybody look left, everybody look see. Bud sitting on packaging material, some DigiKey. Bud, are you going to be prepared? Live action Oregon Trail. Yeah. This summer. Here lies pepperoni and cheese. In a world where people want to go to Oregon. Starring Zendaya. Oh yeah, it would be like those like Yellowstone shows, like Yellowstone 1848 or something like that. And like, what's his face would be, like, Sam Elliott would be like, you all ain't gonna get to Oregon without my help. And then there'd be like caulking wagons and stuff. Timothy Chalamet is dysentery. Oh, you'd be like Mad Max Fury Road with wagons. That's how you'd pitch it. So I guess Tom Hardy would be in it. Can you feel the bud tonight? Oh, yeah, I guess I can. Oh, I am feeling you, bud. Ugh, gross. Oh yeah, Randy, definitely. The superhero stuff is over. It's going to be all video games from here on out. Because even though there's still duds, like there's been some big hits. Zendaya's Thin Mints. Well, I mean, it's a movie, so it has to have Zendaya in it. I mean, that's true. That's the law. Oh, and then at the end of the season, they get to Oregon, but they realize it's like they're on an island or something, and then it's really 500,000 years into the future or something. That's the twist ending. Bud, what are you doing over there? Don't you want to be a cute camera cat? Come here. I will get you. I got you. Dun 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 dun. Ah! Ah! Oh, you don't like that. Go over there. Jason Momoa as Samoas, yes. Brilliant. This is the best stupid movie idea ever. Oh wait, you had to randomly put Jack Black in it as well. Like, people, okay, so they go to the grocery store, and then there's like this magical portal, and everyone gets sucked into Girl Scout cookie world. And hilarity ensues. Yeah, I was tired of Jack Black 20 years ago, but I guess we're going to keep putting up with him since he was in 2 smash hit video game movies in a row. So I guess they all have to have Jack Black in them. So they should make a Pitfall movie since Jack Black was in the commercial for that 1,000 years ago. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't made a new Austin Powers movie. But how would you do that? Because the most obvious plot would be like Austin Powers would be like super politically incorrect in the present day. Like, but how? Like, what other plot could you do besides that? Which means they probably wouldn't do it. I am Thin Mints. The real treasure was the cookie friends we made along the way. Just when you thought you wouldn't have to see Jack Black in any more movies. So you'd have to have all these random musical numbers about Thin Mints as well, since Jack Black is in it. The actors' strike finally ended after the studios agreed to put Jack Black and Zendaya in every movie ever made. And Jason Momoa as Samoas. Yeah, Dave Grohl should have killed Jack Black when he had the chance in that one movie. Oh God, yeah, Pedro. Yeah, what is it like? Every so often they just pick some random actor or actress and they just shove them into anything. Like Jude Law was like that. Jessica Alba. It's like it's just I don't know. It just seems relentless. Oh God, is my sister still here? So I think it was it like last week? Well, weekend before last. So like a week ago. My family visited, and my mom was like, "Oh, you have HBO Max. I could watch The Last of Us." Because, it's like a total boomer woman show. And it's so dumb. Mom's big thing is, like, she's obsessed with Pedro Pascal because he has a mustache like my dad did. Apparently it's so stupid. So she's, like, obsessed with Pedro Pascal now. And I was like, Mom, are you sure you want to watch The Last of Us? There's probably an episode you won't like. I didn't tell her why, but I think she actually got all the way to it as well. Like she like just kept binge watch. I think they were watching it till like 3 a.m. or some stupid crap. All right. Pedro Pascal as Shrek. In a world where Girl Scout cookies are real. The game or the show? I didn't watch or play either of them, so I have no opinion. Although I do think like Naughty Dog did get pretty overrated. Like by the time I got to like the 4th Uncharted, I'm like you know what? All it is, it's like all these characters going blah 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 blah. It's like let's have a section where Nathan Drake climbs a wall for 5 minutes. Not because it's a good gameplay, but because we want to force the player to listen to our dialogue. It's like they're auditioning, and I guess, they did get their TV show. But it's like the game was designed around, well, so many games nowadays are like designed around delivering dialogue. Like, oh, Kratos, gotta crawl through this cave with your son. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. All right, looks like everything is working. Oh. Oh, he's over by the laser cutter right now. Because I was like tearing something apart, so there's like wires all over the place. So he's probably like, oh, this is different. So I assume that's why he's over there. Yeah, what character was that actress in Game of Thrones? Because obviously she was way younger then. I don't even remember. Was she like... Was she like the assassin girl? Or no, she wasn't that character, was she? I was looking for some black TPU the other day, but for some reason all I have is gray and white. Bud, are you judging me? A judging cat. I will show you where I have made your home. Yeah, we're almost done, Bud. Oh, God, the dehumidifier's full again? Looks like I've got white and gray. Oh, I'm not going upstairs yet, bud. Ah, I can't see anything. Are you a whiny wimp? Why are you crying? You already ate your food. You ate delicious food. Oh. Hey, Manny Builds. Yeah, this deep head's a little wonky, man. I think I'm gonna put a different one in. You know, these are all TPU, aren't they? I think I printed these on the Ender 3v3. Yeah, he's just lazy now. He made all his money. What does he care? Like, I guarantee he probably made more off this TV show than he ever made off the books. So, victory has defeated him. Money has cost you your strength. That looks pretty good. George Bain. Ah, it is like poetry. It rhymes. Jar Jar is the key to all of this. With a crappy white face that will get super dirty by whoever uses this. Ooh. All right. Well, I think I'll probably bounce. What are these diodes doing over here? It's random diodes. Probably gonna bounce here, but thanks for everyone who stopped by. A more emaciated voice. What a lovely singing voice. When this controller is built, you have my permission to stop streaming. Yeah, thanks everyone who stopped by. I'm gonna bounce. Well, there's still some time left to, you know, screw around and stuff tonight. Oh, what's this? Oh, this one's got mechanical issues. That's probably why it's sitting out. Yep, later everyone. Yeah, maybe we'll see you here next week. I guess